Let's get. What's happening?
Woo!
Just flew in from California. Boy, are my arms tired. No, all right. So I've been working at a doctor's office lately. Urologist, or a penis doctor for the layman's. And I was thinking, for someone's main focus, the study of a dick, does that make them a dickhead? They sure act like them, you know what I mean? So I've been working in the healthcare field for a little while now, and especially during COVID, you know, I had my thoughts about conspiracies, and they were confirmed during this time. When have you ever heard of medical professionals not checking identifications for medicine? Well, it didn't work for me that well. I tried to go get some drugs at the pharmacy without my ID. It didn't work out. Let's see. The next one's gonna be great though. Listen to this one. So I was an ambulance driver for a while, which is basically an Uber driver with lights and sirens. You know, and it's crazy because people treat it as such. I once had a patient who called 911 for a headache, and he was outside his house with a smile on his face on the phone with his work saying he was on his way to the hospital. What a great way to get out of work. I was a firefighter, which made me realize how short I really was. You know, everything's put up high. You know, on fires, I felt like the little rascals when their hangout shed was on fire. You know, the hose is taking me up. It was terrible. Being short is tough, you know. If your friends, you know, you know, your friends probably, not a lot of short people here, but, you know, you're short. But, you know, so they try to offer, you know, their kids' car seats to you. You know, it's like, what the fuck? You know, roller coasters. You know, you wonder if you're going to be able to, you know, ride the ride. You know, and, you know, for short people, you know, we don't have a flag to represent us. We don't have marches. But if we decide to march, it'd be the biggest little group of people you'd ever see. I'm pretty autistic. I like to paint and draw. Relationships are funny. One day you're in a relationship, you have your house, your cars, everyone in the family's together. The next day you're living like Ben Affleck in The Accountant. You have one plate, one fork, and you're eating in a trailer alone. And so speaking of relationships, have you ever been in a relationship with someone who completely hates you? Like you bring them breakfast in bed, you're loving them, and they return that with a rock to your head, you know, and this may have added to my PTSD, I don't know. Have you ever found toilet paper during sex? I call it kitty litter. So I'm trying to be more empathetic lately. When someone tells me they lost someone, I'll ask them where they lost them or where do you think they are. Boom. Those are my jokes.
Good job.